Hello, I'm trainer Amanda. Today we're going to talk about playpens, tethers, and crates. These are different ways we can manage our puppies so that they don't get into unwanted behaviors. There are many different kinds of playpens. Today we're going to talk about a bar playpen and we're going to talk about a wire playpen. These are very useful tools to help manage our puppies' unwanted behaviors. Notice how here it is used to block off one living area from another living area. Another useful thing is that you can screw these into the wall, and they're made of bars, so it's a lot harder for your puppy to escape. Here we have the wire playpen, which can be a lot more useful in travel. It's really nice that you can clip these together, or you can stake them into the ground so your puppy also can't escape. Notice how the wire playpen is used here to make a living area that's safe for your puppy. So more often than not, we get clients who come to us saying, "My puppy throws their tantrum every time they're in the playpen. If I walk away, they cry. If I turn around, they cry. Even if I put them in there, they cry." This is very common. So how do we introduce these playpens in a way that helps them become comfortable with being alone? Well, if you go to our crate and crate training section, we talk about a similar concept. We want to slowly introduce these and create good associations so that our puppy's not fearful of this playpen and of being alone. So, what are these positive associations? Well, there's a ton that you can choose from, but let's be real, this is going to take a while. Creating positive associations around a confined area for a puppy is very scary for them. Think about where they came from. They came from a litter of multiple puppies and a mom, and they didn't have a lot of alone time, nor did they have a very confined space in which they had to sit there alone for hours on end. So this is very new to them, and very likely they're going to throw some tantrums. So how are we going to create those good associations? Well, maybe we can feed meals in there. You might even sit in there with them and do some training. Maybe play with them. Pull out a good toy or a fetch toy and play tug, or get them interested in chasing something around on the ground. There are so many ways you can get them interested in being in that playpen. Toss some treats in there and have them go get it and come right back out. This kind of goes along with that crate idea that we talk about, where we do a 10-to-1 rule. Every 10 times our puppy goes in the crate, only one of those times we shut the door behind them. The same concept can apply to your playpen. Every 10 times our puppy goes in that playpen, only one of the times we're going to shut it and leave him alone in there. This can really help to desensitize them to the playpen and being confined in there. They're not expecting it every single time. In fact, they're only expecting it 10% of the time, so it's not likely they're going to be stuck in there every single time they enter it. So I would encourage continuing those good associations. Keeping up these good associations will be rewarding for both you and your puppy. This is one of the most valuable skills you can teach your puppy, is how to be alone and how to self-soothe. So it's okay if they throw tantrums in there. Just keep in mind that their needs must be met. Maybe exercise them before you put them in the playpen. Maybe make sure they're fed. And maybe even take them to the bathroom for one last potty break before you put them in there for long terms. Speaking of crates, we have so many different kinds. This here is a metal crate. This one has a divider. This is used to help housebreak and train our puppies. We also have plastic crates. These are very useful for travel and for other things within the house. One of our favorites right now is a digs crate. It's very comfortable and a very safe crate. Then there's a fabric crate, but be careful, your puppy can tear these apart, but they're great for outdoors. Last, let's talk about tethers. There are short ones and there are long ones. These are so useful to help manage our puppies' unwanted behaviors when we can't watch them. Be sure you're wrapping them around durable and stationary objects so that your puppy can't get free and get into those things that we don't want them getting into. This can be used inside. It can also be used outside. Don't hesitate to use these options as management to help train your puppies.